thank all the employees of the tax commissioner's office. But my boss, Steve, he told me one thing. He says, if you get a group of people, you never want to miss an opportunity to train. So this is an opportunity to train. Let me tell y'all, when I came to the tax office some 20 years ago, I worked very hard to up my status as a Richmond County Tax Commissioner employee. And when I got promoted to Chief Deputy Tax Commissioner, I worked very hard to up my status as a Richmond County Tax Commissioner employee. And now that I'm retired, up yours. I do love you guys. I love every one of you. You know it. You know what? When I took this job, when Steve asked me to do this job, we initially hadn't got off on the best terms. Not many people know that, but we really, initially we did. But then I started watching them, and I learned. And we had our first training session. We went over to the boathouse, and everybody looked at Steve like he had 3 heads, including me, by the way. And then I started seeing the attitude of the folks in the office start changing. And then I started seeing that he was interested in people. And he was actually looking out for the welfare of the taxpayers. And that's near and dear to my heart, as most everybody here knows. And so, by the next time we had training, I saw that the office attitude was changing. But not only was the office attitude changing, but the taxpayers' attitude was changing. They would come in and I would just see a whole new way that we related to folks. And by the time we had the next training, it was almost like family gathering. We learned a lot, but it was more family. And that's the way it is today. When he came in, he had the vision of being the best tax commissioner's office in the state of Georgia. We're close. If we're not there, we're real close. And I like to think that I have a little bit of part in that, but I know the big part was Steve. And I'm very thankful for all my colleagues, and I appreciate all your friendship and all your dedication and hard work over the 20 years I've been there. But to Steve personally, I want to say that I'm very thankful for you giving me the job. I'm very thankful that, for your leadership and for your support and for your love of taxpayers and for your love of our people and for taking care of all of our folks. Y'all might not believe this because y'all don't know about all the tax commissioners in the state of Georgia, but we got the best one there is. I'm very thankful for that. And one other thing that I wanted to mention separately, and I didn't know how this was going to go, but I wanted to introduce y'all to my wife. You never get to see her. She's been my wife for 45 years. She ought to get some kind of medal.
Amen to that. Go, Mama.
And I thank you all for coming.